Now, we all heard recently that they are going to take a crack at making a new Brendan Fraser mummy movie. And we got some of the cast coming back and everybody's excited about that. But it would be understandable if you let that news kind of overwash the fact that we had another mummy movie coming. This one from, I believe, the director of Evil Dead Rises, which did a nice little job on that film. And it's just called The Mummy, because, of course, Mummy is open, public domain. Anybody can make a mummy movie if they want. Well, today, as Variety reports here, the Mummy trailer has dropped. And I'm going to tell you what, I didn't know what to expect. And it's just a teaser. It's clearly it doesn't give you much. I found this trailer creepy as hell. And I went from, oh, yeah, there's somebody's making another Mummy movie, to, oh my God, I can't wait to see The Mummy. This looks so good. Let me read what Variety writes about it. What happened to Katie? That's the central question in the first teaser for director Lee Cronin's The Mummy, a twisted reboot of the classic horror franchise. This take on the undead follows the daughter of a journalist who disappears in the desert without a trace. She suddenly reappears 8 years later, but something is decidedly off with her. And what should have been a joyful reunion quickly turns into a living nightmare, according to the official logline. What happened to Katie? We need to talk about Kevin. Either way, I watched this trailer and I was completely taken in by the tone of it, the atmosphere of it. Listen, I really do appreciate, even when projects turn out not so good, I appreciate it when filmmakers and storytellers want to take a standard thing that we've had in our cultural storytelling and try to put in a twist on it. Rob, I've said this before. People laugh at me, but even though I am not a Twilight movies guy, I appreciated at least that Twilight, as much as I didn't like any of the movies. I actually, you know what? I take that back. I didn't mind the final one. I actually thought the final Twilight movie was pretty good. I'm going to give it that.
I liked it.
I didn't really
like the first one a lot too.
But I'll give it this. I always respected that they took the whole mythology and the tropes of vampires and they decided to do something different with them.
Yeah.
That in sunlight, they don't burn up, but rather they are revealed. The sparkling, twinkling thing could have been done differently, but whatever. That the sunlight actually reveals who they are. That vampires are kind of like mutants in X-Men. That each one, sure, there's some standard vampire abilities, but each one has a unique ability too. Like, I didn't like the movie, but I appreciated what they did. And I look at this mummy and I'm like, I've never seen, there have been tons of movies about mummies, but I've never seen one kind of have a take like this one on it. You know what my favorite mummy movie of all time is? I bet you can guess. Which one it is. Let me see if I'm right. Take a wild guess what my favorite mummy movie is.
Abbott and Costello Meet the Mummy.
The Mummy Returns.
Jonathan's closer. Bubba Hotep.
Oh, I love Bubba Hotep.
That's Don Coscarelli, the director
Totally
of Phantasm.
forgot about that movie.
Bubba Hotep is my favorite mummy movie.
great.
Yes. Because, it's wildly entertaining and fun.
Yeah.
But also the fact that it just did something different. I love the look at this. I think it looks great. I can now not wait to see this movie. Anyway, Rob, you had a chance to see the trailer for The Mummy. What did you think
Again,
about it?
I'd heard mixed things about it. I saw the trailer. I'm like, wow, look, for me, the horror genre, I want something that's interesting. I was never a slasher guy because slashers are just not that interesting. I've watched every one of them, and they're better. I like things like The Burning and My Bloody Valentine as much as the next guy. But this looked really interesting. I like seeing those the new spin on old tropes. That's why I loved the vampire movie Only Lovers Left Alive, with Hiddleston and Tilda Swinton. Incredible. I thought it was an incredible movie. Jim Jarmusch doing a vampire movie. Yes, please. This looks right up my alley, and I can't wait. I can't wait to see this. I hope it's good.
Yeah, listen, we always say
I liked Evil Dead Rise.
Well, yeah, so did I. I've always said that this is a great example of it. The job of a trailer, everybody can pretty much recite this with me now, is to take your anticipation level of a movie, however high your anticipation is, or maybe it's zero, and bump it up a little bit.
Yeah.
And this trailer all by itself has taken me from, oh yeah, there's a Mummy movie coming, to holy crap, I can't wait to watch this movie, man. This looks great.
I also like how it's Lee Cronin's The Mummy.
Yes.
Like John Carpenter. I haven't seen a director put their name above the title like that in a while.
Well, the studio has to do that. Not the director doesn't do it themselves. But
John Carpenter did from the very beginning.
But doesn't the distributor have to? Distributor has to be the one to approve that, though, right? Like the director can't just say.
Well,
this
when
is
he
the name of it.
when he started doing that, it was independent. It was independent distributors picking
There
up
you
The
go.
Fog and Halloween, and so he could do whatever he wanted.
Either
God
way,
bless John Carpenter.
I just like the looks of this thing. I can't wait to see it. Guys, we want to take a second to thank a sponsor of today's video, BetterHelp. The new year doesn't require a new you, maybe just a less burdened you. Most of us carry around things like pressure, self-doubt, or that feeling that we always have to be perfect, and learning to let some of that go can make a huge difference in our lives. Therapy can help you better understand what's weighing you down by giving you an unbiased perspective on your relationships, motivations, and emotions. That's where BetterHelp comes in. See, BetterHelp connects you with quality therapists who are fully licensed in the US and follow a strict professional code of conduct. They also do the matching work for you. You fill out a short questionnaire, and with over 12 years of experience and industry-leading match rates, they usually get it right the first time. And if you ever want to switch therapists, you can do that easily from their tailored recommendations. BetterHelp is also one of the world's largest online therapy platforms, plus an average 4.9 out of 5 rating from over 1.7 million live session reviews. BetterHelp makes it easy to match online with a qualified therapist. Sign up and get 10% off at betterhelp.com/Campea. That's BETTERHELP.com/Campea. Anyway, guys, question is for you. Did you guys have a chance to see this new trailer for The Mummy? I think it looks great. Maybe you don't, but I'm now looking forward to seeing this movie. Whatever you guys thought about it, jump down to the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.